Alright guys, today we're starting section 2.2, linear equations in one variable. And this is going to be a pretty beefy section, so we may split it into 4 parts or so. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to keep the video short. So, solving an equation in one variable. What does that look like? Well, an example, something you've probably seen and done before, 2x plus 9 equals 21. So mathematically, we would say solve for x. You might think of it as getting x by itself, isolating x. In English, essentially what this equation is asking you is what number, that being the x, what number times 2, then added by 9 gives me 21. And so algebra is the way that we figured this out rather than just trying to guess and check numbers, right? And so we would subtract by 9 on both sides, and we get 2x is equal to 12. Divide by 2 on both sides, and we get x is equal to 6. Cool. Now, what if we have the variable appearing on both sides? Like so. Well, the goal here will be to simplify the expression. Basically do PEMDAS, right? Simplify, get everything in terms where there aren't any parentheses going on. Then we'll combine the like terms as they appear on each side. And then what we'll try to do is separate the variables and the numbers. And by that I mean getting all the x's on one side, getting all the numbers on the other side of the equal sign. And then we can divide by a number and get x by itself. So we're going to simplify first, right? And so we can do that by distributing the 4 here and distributing the 5 here. In this case, this is a negative 5, right, because of this sign right here. And so what does that look like? 4 times x, that's 4x. 4 times negative 3, that's negative 12. Okay. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times 6 is negative 30. Combine like terms, right? So that's the second step. Combine like terms. So the numbers here are like terms, and the numbers here are like terms. So we're going to get 4x. 15 and negative 30 make negative 15, and then minus 5x. We add the 5x to both sides. I'm just going to rewrite it here really quickly. So separate x on one side. So add 5x, add 5x. So we get 9x is equal to negative 15. And then we divide by 9, right? It's our final step. And so x is equal to negative 15 over 9. And so can we simplify this? Well, negative 15 is negative 5 times 3. 9 is 3 times 3. So we get negative 5 over 3 times 3 over 3. Any number by itself, this one in particular is just 1, so we just get negative 5 over 3. And okay, well, let's try and check our work, see if this is the actual answer. And so well, apparently we thought x is equal to negative 5/3 is the answer. So we can plug that in for x and check. And we could plug it in anywhere. So I'm actually going to distribute this out first and then plug in x later. So 4x minus 12 plus 12, right? and 15 minus 5x minus 30. And we simplify it again, we get 4x is equal to negative 15 minus 5x. And so now we'll plug in 5/3. So what's going to happen here? We get negative 20 over 3 on this side. We multiply this, we get negative 15 minus 5 times negative 5/3. We have two negatives being multiplied here, so it's going to become a positive. 25 over 3, right? And then we can subtract negative 25/3 on both sides. And so we get negative 45 over 3 on this side. This is negative 15. But negative 45 over 3 just simplifies to negative 15. How do I know that? Well, it's negative 15 times 3 over 3. And so negative 15 over 1 times 3 over 3 is equal to negative 15. This is just 1, and so negative 15 equals negative 15. And it checks out, so x does in fact equal negative 5 over 3. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll just stop the video there and get to the next part in the next video.